Guys, today we're gonna be using the new Ninja Speedi to make a wonderful meal. We're doing teriyaki chicken thighs with some fried rice. Y'all gonna stick around for this one for sure. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cooking with CJ. I'm CJ. Welcome to my kitchen. So glad you're here. Listen, guys, we got a good one for you today. We are using the Ninja Speedi, brand new out in the market. I've done a couple videos for it. So as this video goes on, I'll throw some links up there to the other videos I've done on the Ninja Speedi. All right. The thing I'm loving about this Ninja Speedi is the fact that you can make a protein and a grain or a pasta. So you're basically making a full-on meal right in there. Steaming it, air frying it, calling it a day. It's gonna be amazing. That's what we're gonna do today. So in the Speedi, we're gonna do some rice on the bottom with some frozen veggies, and then we're gonna do some bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs on the top, right? We get those cooked out, and then we're going to turn the rice and the veggies in the bottom into fried rice using the sear saute part of this Ninja Speedi. All right, so we're gonna be moving and grooving a little bit on this one, but it's gonna be amazing. You're gonna wanna stick around. Before we jump to the Ninja Speedi station, otherwise known as my kitchen island, we gotta get you to subscribe, all right? So please consider hitting that red subscribe button, that bell next to it, so you get alerts on all what we're doing here. We're trying to get that play button for this little spot right here. 100,000 subscribers, we're on the road to it. Let's get there by the end of the year. Hit that subscribe button, all right? And comment down below. I don't care what to say. Say hi, CJ. You know what? I'll get in there and rap with you for a little bit. Like the video. Let's get it in the algorithm, get it moving and grooving, right? Let's make it happen. Let's get started over here. We're gonna start with the Ninja Speedi, and then we're gonna jump on the stove to make the little teriyaki sauce that we're gonna use for the chicken teriyaki, right? Okay, let's get started. All right, y'all, as you can see, we have our chicken laid out right here. It's on a rack. What we did to it was last night we did a little dry brine on it. I've done that a few times on the channel. It's what I like to do with my proteins. All right, so basically you're seasoning it up with some salt. You're putting it on a rack so you get a little under breeze in there, if you will, and then put it into the refrigerator overnight, let the air hit it. What it does is the salt sucks out the moisture, but it draws it back in with that salt flavor, all right? And it's gonna make the chicken taste tasty, right? All right. So we have our frozen vegetables, we have our rice. We're using 1.5 cups of water. It's gonna help kind of make the rice a little more fluffy. You know, with the frozen vegetables in there, it's gonna release some liquid. And then once that rice is done, we're gonna go ahead and turn it into fried rice. So we have some soy sauce ready to go. I'm gonna fry up an egg real quick with a little sesame oil in there, maybe a little sriracha, but it's gonna be beautiful. So let's get this chicken, rice, and veggies going. I'm gonna turn you over to my Ninja Speedi, and we'll get going. We're gonna get our rice in there. It's a cup of rice. Get our 1.5 cups of water in. We've rinsed out this rice a couple times. Got that starches out. And we'll get our frozen veggies in there. All right, do a little mix in there. Got some green onions here. You can do this if you want, but I have some left for some garnish. Put about a teaspoon or so of sliced green onions in there too. Get our little legs out, flipped out. I'm gonna set this in the little divot. Oh, whoops, one fell. Come on, stay out there. There you go. All right, let's get our chicken thighs on there. We got 4 chicken thighs, like I said, bone in, skin on, dry brine to perfection. Let's shut this down and get going. Okay, team, let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. All right, we're gonna flip it to the rapid cook. So the rapid cooker, we got the Speedi meal set. 390 works for me. Timing wise, we're gonna go 15 minutes. Hit start. Gonna start that steaming process, get it all ready to roll. While this is working, let's get on the stove. Let's make that little teriyaki sauce that we're gonna brush on the chicken. All right, y'all, before we get working on that teriyaki sauce, just wanna let you know, we will be checking this about 10 minutes into the cook. Make sure the chicken's not getting overdone or anything like that. Once we start checking on the chicken, we're gonna actually start brushing it down with that teriyaki sauce. We'll have enough time for that chicken to cook, but then we wanna get that sauce on there so that it gets a little caramelization on there. We're gonna check the temps on the chicken using my instant read thermometer. Guys, I'll have a link down below for it. It goes to the site, check it out. Also, I forgot to mention, I will have a list of ingredients and prep with a link to the website eventually. I'm having a little bit of delays getting my recipes on the website. So what I've been doing is put a spot for the printable recipe in the link. I'll put like coming soon, and then I'll cut and paste the actual ingredients and prep, in the video description. Okay, so if there isn't a link to the website, you'll be able to get it from the video description underneath the video. Let's go ahead and get this teriyaki sauce made. I'm gonna fry up an egg real quick too, so you'll see that in the background. That's for the fried rice. Okay, if you don't like egg in your fried rice, you don't have to do that. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Let's get on the stove. Okay, let's start building this teriyaki sauce. I'd say about a half a cup in there. I have it on medium heat. This is basically just to combine the sauces that we're putting in there, but the teriyaki sauce is the main ingredient. Okay, throw a little hoisin in there to help kind of thicken it up a little bit. We're doing about half a tablespoon or so. We got about a half a tablespoon or so of sriracha, a tablespoon of soy sauce, just for good measure. I'm also adding some cracked black pepper in there. And we got a couple shakes of garlic powder, about a teaspoon or so. All right, I'm just gonna give this a mix. Gonna let it kind of reduce a little bit on medium heat. And it's gonna make a nice little glaze for our chicken thighs. Okay guys, we're into the actual cooking of the chicken part. About 7 minutes. I took a quick peek and I see the chicken's kind of crisping up. So I want to go ahead and give them a little temp check. I try to take my thighs to about 175, 170 in that area. Looking good, around, difference between 140 to 150. So we're getting to the point where I want to get some glaze on these bad boys. So actually, I'm going to turn these back over, give them a brush down with our glaze. I poured it in a little ramekin just to make it a little easier on me. So let's go get some on the bottom here. Just a light little coat. Season and sauce both sides of your chicken, right? This glaze, I tried it already. Just dip my little pinky in it. It's tasting outstanding, amazing, full of flavor. Nice little spice. Let's get these flipped over. Now we're gonna sauce up the top. Charlie's barking at the back for some reason. I reserved some of the glaze in another ramekin so we can pour a little bit extra on when it's done. This is looking mighty, mighty fine. Give it a little air crisp time. Caramelized and lovely. All right, shut this back down. Check in another 5 minutes or so. Whew. That's what I'm talking about right there. Look at the color on them. That glaze did exactly what we wanted it to. Get a little char on there, the flavor. Love it. Time to get these out. Got a beautiful color on there. Tons of sugars to, caramelize the skin. But it's gorgeous. Love it. Looking luscious. Right, let's pull out the little tray. Check on our rice. Okay, let's give our rice a little stir. Looks like it's perfect. Now we could have left this just the normal rice and not did the fried rice on it, but I'm telling you, I knew that teriyaki sauce would drip down in there and already kind of color it up, okay, and change the flavor. So I figured we might as well roll with it and turn it into a fried rice. Okay, so let's turn on the sear saute mode and start frying the fried rice. Okay, so it's gonna want to go back to doing the steam and the air fry part. So we're gonna turn this off. Okay, bye Felicia. All right, we're gonna go ahead and flip this down, turn it back on. The air fry, we want it on sear saute, and that's what we got down here. I know it's tough to see on the shot, but doing sear saute. It's on high. We're gonna hit start. We can lift this up while it's cooking. So I'm gonna add a little bit of soy sauce in there right now. I'm gonna start with about a 1/4 cup. We're gonna go in with a little sesame oil, toasted sesame seed oil. Just about a teaspoon or so. A little bit of sriracha in there. Just a couple little drops. And we're not trying to burn anybody out. And we got our cooked egg going in, and then we'll give this a mix. You'll be able to hear it start frying here soon. Okay, you can hear it searing and sauteing in there, sizzling up real nice. That's looking like a nice fried rice to me. Go ahead and add in the rest of your soy sauce. Think you can take it. I'm gonna give this about 5 minutes or so, just to get a nice little fry on it. Okay, we'll sear, saute mode. Yeah. We'll pull it out and plate it. All right, guys, our rice is done. Go ahead and plate some of this up. You hear it still sizzling in there. Getting it on that sear saute. Gives it some nice little crunchy bits in there. Go ahead and grab a couple perfectly cooked thighs. What you know about that, boys and girls? And you know we gotta do a little greenery. That right there is the dish. So unfortunately we do need to cut into it, but just wanted to show I had to move the plate out of the way. But this thing is absolutely juicy, perfectly cooked. Love it. Got that nice glaze on the backside here. All right, let's take a bite. All right, y'all, time to take a bite. I'm gonna get a bite of chicken. Oh yeah, baby. Get a little bit of that rice. God, so good. So freaking good. Listen, y'all, this is a perfect weeknight dinner, all right, or any night dinner. Any day that ends in a Y, you know what I'm saying? One container, 20 minutes, good to go. And guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my budget meal category because the thighs were a little more, just under $4 for 4 of them. So, you know, call it $1 a serving. The rice is about $1/4 a serving. The veggies, about the same, maybe 50 cents. Either way, I'll probably, you know, with all the stuff I use, the sriracha, teriyaki, all that jazz, I'm putting it under $5. You guys wanna go and do the math, go ahead, but it couldn't be more than that. So this is another under $5 meal, okay? So, delicious, beautiful, love it. If you guys wanna get yourself one of these new Ninja Speedis, I'll have a link down below to Ninja Kitchen. All right, it's an affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything more, but it helps out your boy. Cool. If you guys wanna get merch, thermometers, knives, cutting boards, all that good stuff, these are all down below. Hit show more underneath the video description. If you want to become a show producer like all these people scrolling on the screen right in front of me right now, people who love them some chicken teriyaki with some fried rice, hit that join button right next to the subscribe button, which you should have already hit by now. Other than that, we are done. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.